Hello students, this is Savita Pawar. Welcome to my channel Get the Math. In this video we are going to see the solutions of exercise 8b of lesson 8, simple interest and compound interest. So exercise 8a and exercise 8a I have shared the video, uploaded the video on the YouTube. You can go through it, and also I will share the link in the description box below. So let us start with exercise 8b. This is principal. The money borrowed or lent out for a certain period of time is called as the principal. It is denoted by capital P. Interest. The additional money paid by the borrower in lieu of the money used by him is called as the interest. Now there are two types of interest, simple interest and compound interest. In exercise 8a we have solved about simple interest. Now in this exercise 8b we are going to solve for compound interest. So what is compound interest? The interest accrued during the first year is added to the principal, and the amounts obtained become the principal for the second year. Then the amount for the second year become the principal for the third year, and so on. And the difference between the final amount and the original principal is called as compound interest. It is denoted by CI. So compound interest equal to final amount minus original principal. So to understand this, let us consider an example here. Let P be 1000 rupees, R percentage is 5, N equal to 2 years. So compound interest you have to find. So whatever the number of years has been given, you have to consider 1 year, one number for each year. Okay, you don't have to consider 2 on the whole. So split the years as 1 plus 1 like that. So now for first year, I equal to PNR upon 100. So substitute P as 1000, N as 1 and R as 5 here, and it gives 50 rupees as the interest. Add it to the principal to get the amount. So your amount becomes 1050. So this is the amount for the first year, and now that will become the principal for the second year. So let us consider it as P dash. So for second year, then again you have to count the interest, find the interest. So P dash N R upon 100. So P dash is 1050 into 1 into 5 upon 100. That gives 52.5 rupees. Okay. So that is the amount equal to P plus SI. That is P dash plus SI. So P dash is here 1050 and SI is 52.5. So that becomes 1102.5 rupees. Now compound interest is the final amount minus the initial principal. So that becomes 102.5 rupees. Or else you can add this interest. So 50 plus 52.5, that will give you the compound interest. So this way also you can do. So you can add 50 plus 52.5, that will be 102.5. So interest 1 plus interest 2, that will also give you the compound interest. So this way you can solve for compound interest using the basic formula here of the simple interest. Okay. Now there is another formula to find the compound interest. So you have to apply the formula for amount equal to P 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N. From this you will get the amount, and then from here you have to find the compound interest as CI equal to A minus P. So by doing this you can get the compound interest. This is the third formula. If the rate of interest is different for the different years, then you have to use this formula. So that is amount equal to P 1 plus R1 upon 100 multiplied by 1 plus R2 upon 100, and if it is R3 then 1 plus R3 upon 100, and so on. Okay. So these are the formulas that we can use to find the compound interest. Okay. So here I have solved exercise 8b, some of the questions from exercise 8b, and I have used both the formulas to find the compound interest. First one question here is find the amount and the compound interest on 5000 for 2 years at 8% per annum compounded annually. So P is 5000, N is 2 years, and R percentage is 8% here. So by using the regular formula we are going to solve this question. So for first year, interest for first year is PNR upon 100. So P here is 5000 5000 into 1 into rate of percent is 8 upon 100. So you can cancel the zeros and you get the answer here as 400 rupees. So the amount for the first year will be 5000 plus 400, that will be 5400 rupees. And this will now become the principal for the second year, that is P dash equal to 5400 rupees. Now interest for the second year will be P dash NR upon 100. So 5400 into 1 into 8 upon 100. So this will be 432 rupees. So the amount will be 5400 plus 432. It is 5832 rupees. So here now you have to find the compound interest equal to A minus P. So 5832 minus 5000, it is 832 rupees is the compound interest. Okay. Now question 2, I am solving here by using the formula. So find the amount and the compound interest on 8000 rupees for 2 years at 6% per annum compounded annually. So P is 8000, N is 2 years, R percentage is 6% here. Apply this formula. Now substitute the values. P is 8000, 1 plus R is 6 upon 100, number of years are 2. So if you take the LCM here, this will be 8000 and this will become 106 upon 100. Since it is 2 years, so you have to write it 2 times upon 100. Now do the cancellation here. So you will get the amount equal to 8988.8 rupees. Okay. Therefore CI will be equal to 8988.8 minus 8000, that will be 988.8 rupees. That much is the compound interest. Question 3 here is, find the amount and the compound interest on 2500 for 2 years compounded annually, the rate of interest being 6 for the first year and 8 for the second year. So here two different rate of interest has been given. This is 6 and 8. So A equal to P, 1 plus R1 upon 100 into 1 plus R2 upon 100. R1 is 6, R2 is 8. So using this will become 106 by 100 and this will be 108 by 100. Do the cancellation here, you get the amount as 2862. Now compound interest will be A minus P, that is 362 is the answer. Okay. Question 6 is, Karim took a loan of 25,000 from Corporation Bank at 12% per annum compounded annually. How much amount he will have to pay at the end of the 3 years? So P is 25,000, R percent is 12%, N is 3 years. A equal to P, 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N. So A is 25,000, 1 plus 12 upon 100 raised to 3. So solve this, you get the answer here for A as 35123.2. Now they have asked only the amount in the question, so you can solve up to here only. This is just for your reference, I have solved it further. So if they are asking only the amount, then solve up to amount only. So this, if they are asking CI, then CI equal to A minus P. Do the subtraction, you will get CI as 10123.2 rupees. Question 8. A person lent out 16,000 on simple interest at the same sum on compound interest for 2 years at 12.5% per annum. Find the ratio of the amounts received by him as interest after 2 years. So P is 16,000, N is 2 years, R percentage is 12.5%, that is 25 by 2. So the same amount he has lent it out for simple interest, and the same amount if they lent it for compound interest, then what will be the ratio of the amount that you have to find. So take the same numbers for P and R in both the cases. Now here you have to find the simple interest. So it is 16,000 into 2 into 25 by 2 into 100. So these two zeros will get cancelled, and here you will get simple interest as 4,000 rupees. and then you have to find amount. So let it be A1 equal to P plus SI. So 4,000 is not 4,000. P is here 16,000 plus 4,000, that will be 20,000 rupees. That is AI. Now if it is with compound interest, this is section is for compound interest. So this will be 16,000. 1 plus R is 25 by 2 into 100 raised to n is 2 years. So this will become 16,000, and if you take this LCM here, this will be 225 upon 200 into 225 upon 200. Do the cancellation. You will get the amount here as 20250 rupees. Now you have to take the ratio. So it is 20,000 upon 2250. It will be 16 by 17. So A1 is to A2 is 16 is to 17. That is the answer. Okay. So that's all for now. If you have any query, drop it in the comment box. Do like, share and subscribe my channel. Get the math.